This is your boy Joe Cliff. We are here on the outside looking in. Kings versus Queens just finished. Kings versus Queens just finished. And I'm gonna do a quick little live recap right here with y'all. So I hope you are here, y'all locked in. Hope y'all paid attention. I hope y'all watched the event. Make sure you tap in. Let me know what y'all think, what y'all got going on. It's a nice little Saturday night. I'm here, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, and I'm just getting through the flow of things. Kings versus Queens just ended. Geechi versus Jazz the Rapper was the final battle. I'm giving that to Geechi 2-1. I give him the first 2 rounds. The first 2 rounds he was gassing. Geechi's Jazz's first round was alright too. Her second round was alright. Her third round was fire. And you know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking at right now. But I'm gonna stop in order. At the beginning of the night, we had Flames versus Jack Boy Main, which kind of turned out to be a crazy one. Shout out to Flame, First Lady Flames. Shout out to Jack Boy Main. But we got to go with First Lady Flames 3-0 on that battle. It started to get a little crazy. I'm not going to say she killed Jack Boy, but Jack Boy was a little more performance focused, performance heavy. And the way that First Lady Flame schemes, the way she punches, her cadence, the way she paces herself, and she takes her times when it comes to these them bars is kind of crazy. I wouldn't say it's JC-esque, but like her pen, she's a next level pen when it comes to the women, man. I don't see many people beating her, honestly. She has that street shit mixed with that next level pen, so big shouts out to First Lady Flames 3-0. She took that battle. Second battle was DNA versus Official. I call that battle DNA 3-0, honestly. I edged him. Gentleman's 30. I edged him every battle. DNA just does everything, man. Like, he's the battle rapper's battle rapper. So, if you wanted to introduce somebody to battle rap and show them exactly what a battle rapper is, you would introduce them to DNA and show them what DNA is. Because DNA literally does everything a battle rapper should do. And each time there's like a new era, and when it's time for him to evolve and, you know what I'm saying, take them steps to like be better, he actually does that. So he was freestyling in this battle. He was doing a little bit of everything. Official was fire though, don't get it twisted. Official was fire. She has some crazy sports references. Her sports references and her sports bars be on point. So big shouts out to Official. She was going crazy too. She was the only thing really is with Official is breath control. Like the way she ended her third, it was kind of crazy. Like her breath control, when she gets into these certain bags, like it gets hard for her to breathe and it gets hard for her to get the bars out, so it becomes a little choppy. And so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Big battle, crazy battle. Clips versus Yoshi G. Clips versus Yoshi G was couple crazy moments in that battle. Clips came out first round. He was freestyling a little bit. It was a light first from the Clips. Light first from Clips. I guess he was like testing the waters and things of that nature. And so like the first round, he was kind of light. He did some freestyling. He had a couple punches, couple schemes. You know, he went light, and then Yoshi went. And this is where things got a little crazy because Yoshi goes in. Yoshi's actually, she starts good, you know what I'm saying? She has good crowd control at first, and you know, she's taking her time, she's pacing. And then she says one line, and it kind of turned the tide of the whole battle for her as far as people actually like rooting for her and actually giving her the benefit of the doubt and listening to the battle, because she went in that battle losing. There was no way Yoshi was gonna win that battle, no matter what she did, based on like people already had it made up in their minds that Yoshi lost. She went into the battle on the polls down 9. It was like 98 to 2%. So, but she's down south and she says some crazy line about like it's alright with down south, so Clips thinks it's okay about kissing cousin, some crazy kissing cousin line, and the audience starts to boo her. Like they go into these boos, you know what I'm saying, and she's like, she loses the crowd from there, and it's kind of crazy. Like from there she couldn't really get through much of her round, so it was very choppy back and forth and things of that nature. And It really got kind of crazy from there. Clip's second round was wild. Like he's freestyling, he's rebuttaling some of the things that she did in her first round, and then he brings out Jesus, white Jesus. Oh my goodness. And he has Jesus talking to Yoshi, and Jesus snaps on Yoshi. Jesus is telling Yoshi how she's a hoe. And then Clips is like, oh, I'm coming, and I gotta come. And then Jesus comes back and like, well, you know, I'm the second coming. It was crazy. That was crazy. So big shouts out to Clips. That second was wild. But Yoshi starts her second, and she kind of wins back the crowd because she rebuttals. Yoshi was rebuttaling in this battle. You know, she stepped up her game a little bit. She starts rebuttaling, and she has a, oh, you brought a white Jesus on a black stage rebuttal, and it rocks the crowd. She goes crazy. Probably the moment of the night, honestly. If you want to be real, Yoshi probably did have the moment of the night with the white Jesus line. But like it's a little choppy. She gets into her lines, and that's the thing with Yoshi. She's one of my favorites. She's very skilled. She's a great schemer, great angler. So like, you know what I'm saying, she goes into these schemes and these angles and she's writing, but she's taking a little too long. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she's losing the crowd inside these schemes, and she's losing the crowd inside these angles because it's a lot of filler where she's trying to get to that punch, and she's trying to just add some other punches into it, but them punches ain't really punching. So she's dragging out these schemes way too long, and she starts to lose the crowd, and people's like, they're out of touch with it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, that starts to happen. And then Clips is who Clips is, and Clips has like this crazy video. He has like this crazy video game scheme in the third. He had a crazy airplane scheme. Like Clips was on one, bro. This battle, Clips was going crazy this battle. So big shouts out to Charlie Clips 3-0. Yoshi has to work on her composure, and she has to work on her writing level, because small room writing, when she's in a small room, everything hits, because you really have to listen in the intricacy inside of her writing skills, her writing pattern, her pace, her cadence. So it's a little bit easier to listen to and digest in a small room. Whereas on that big stage, she has to punch more rapidly, and she has to get off these punches and, you know, continue to entertain the crowd while she's inside of these schemes and these angles, if she's gonna draw it out. Because that's the thing, a lot of people, like a lot of pen people, they don't really translate well onto the big stage unless you have that high energy. Unless like B-Dot, for instance, B-Dot is considered a pen, but his performance and how he, you know what I'm saying, how he actually attacks his opponent and their bars, and how he writes his bars and crafts his bars, is what still makes him a great performer. So she has to work on the performance. She has to work on chopping down some of that material and getting out some of that filler, and actually creating a couple more punches that actually punch, if she's gonna be scheming as much as she's gonna be scheming. But big shouts out to Yoshi, one of my favorite people in the game right now. She did what she had to do. She tried to go up there, but there was nothing she could do after that Clip second round. Next battle, Casey versus Verb. And like I said on Twitter, this battle could have been a smoke break battle. Big shouts out to Casey J, big shouts out to VZ, but it's crazy. Casey starts her round talking about like why Surf's not there, and that's another thing. That's kind of a crazy thing, because I was paying attention to you know what I'm saying, I was paying attention. Surf was supposed to be on this card. Surf should have been with Easy when he battled Verb, but ever since this Twitter space thing, them two haven't been in the same vicinity, you know what I'm saying, the same confines, the same places, and nothing like that. And Casey said Verb was gonna actually not do the battle if Surf was there. So that, you know, rung some bells in my head. I was thinking about why Surf dropped the Vixen battle and went with the Cortez battle, or maybe it was just too close. But there's been too many, you know what I'm saying, common occurrences. And you know, so I get Casey. Casey was going crazy though. She was punching at a high rate. You know what I'm saying? She had this Lisa Leslie. I'm gonna be the one first. I'm gonna be the one to get Duncan first line. Like Casey's fire. And then Verb goes into his round one, and you know, first line and a Verb gets booed. Like as soon as he starts rapping, the crowd starts booing. Something crazy, something I've never seen before. It's like they already had their mind made up. They don't want to hear Verb, so Verb starts to get booed as soon as he gets in, and he never won the crowd back that whole battle. Like honestly, he sent some shots at Surf because of what I guess Casey was saying. He calls Sue Surf a pussy and things of that nature. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But Casey, big 3-0. The votes for that one was kind of crazy. It was 3,219 to 520. So Casey won that by a crazy, crazy margin. And then we get into what we would probably call the battle of the night. Battle of the night. Vixen and Rock, which is kind of crazy because they literally had 2 weeks prep each because Vixen was supposed to battle Surf. Rock was supposed to battle Hustle on the Kings versus Queen card, and then something happened where Hustle didn't battle Rock. I don't know, so Rock didn't have no opponent, and then they were saying that Vixen didn't want to like not be on this card, so she decided to take Rock with 2 weeks prep. And with 2 weeks prep, battle rappers, I don't want to be hearing shit because with 2 weeks prep, Vixen and Rock put on a show. Big shouts out to Vixen and Rock. Off the rip, I got Rock 2-1. Vixen's first, she was fire. She was, punching at a rapid rate. She was, going crazy. And Rock said, bitch, bitch, bitch. It was crazy. So big shouts out to Vixen. High energy, crazy performer. Round 1, she's getting into it. But then Rock just gets in this bag. And he's like, yo, I'm not losing to a white girl. And he's like going, like Rock's fire, man. Rock, people don't give Rock the credit that they should give him. For him to continue step up to the plate and be at this level, either whether it's short notice or he has time or whatever it is, Rock continues to show and prove. It's few people like him, Danny Myers, DNA, you know what I'm saying? People like that like if somebody was to ask me, yo, what is battle rap? Like how would you like who's your favorite battle rappers or something like that? I would show them Rock first and foremost. Like Rock is my favorite battle rapper. It goes Rock, Geechi, Surf. So big shouts out to Rock, man. He went crazy. So Rock goes crazy. He gets that round. Vixen's second round is so fire. She had some John scheming with caution lines. Like Vixen's second round is so fire. So her and then Rock's second round was a little drawn out. It was a little like, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to you, Antoine. Good looking, bro. Thanks for commenting. But yeah, Rock's his second was a little drawn out. It was a little funny. He had like the white girl angle, so and it wasn't really hitting as much because Vixen is half black, so like the Rock using the white girl angle against her was kind of bland, you know what I'm saying? So I gave Vixen that second round because Vixen's second round was cooking. She was killing caution, she was killing Rock. She was like, she touched on that trans angle a little bit and things of that nature. So going into the third, I had it going 1-1, Vixen taking the second, Rock taking the first. And then Vixen, like, she took her foot off the gas a little bit in the third. Like, she talked about some things as far as, like, Rock being a dad and all that other stuff. And she was, like, taking up for women's rights, I would say. She was talking about the way Rock did official and things of that nature. But, you know what I'm saying? It was a light round, and then Rock comes and he steps out his foot on the gas, and he's gassing, he's punching at a high rate. He's being Rock. So I gave that battle, and everybody else gave that battle to Rock 2-1. So big shouts out to Tay-Rock and Vixen, which will probably be the battle of the night, honestly. That would be the battle of the night if I'm calling it just from this perspective now. And then we get to the main event, The main event, man. Let's talk about it. The main event, Geechi Gotti versus Jazz the Rapper. Geechi versus Jazz. I would say the promotion overweighed the battle. First and foremost, the promotion definitely overweighed the battle. Geechi should have. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Coming off that clean battle, I thought Geechi was gonna actually have more for this Jazz battle, but it didn't seem like it. Yeah, I wouldn't say Gotti got smoked because I actually have him edging that first round. The second round is a toss up. He was talking in that second round, but Jazz took the third round clear. It will come down to the second round for me, honestly. I would have to watch both of their seconds again. I got Geechi edging the first. The seconds unclear to me. They was both alright in that second round, and then I have Jazz taking that third round. But it was like Geechi's like, I don't know, he's starting to, I think he's starting to become a little lax when it comes to these battles, especially if you're gonna take battles back to back, especially with people like Clean Paper, you have people like Jazz the Rapper and things of that nature. It's like, bro, you can't lax off on these battles. So I wanna say like just the battle overall was kind of like lackluster. I think the promotion and everything that was surrounding the battle made it seem bigger than what it would have been. But Geechi, he talked about like Jazz being a dispatcher, of course. He talked about like how Jazz doesn't support the Bardashians. So that second round was crazy. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to watch that battle again. It literally just went off. I can't really, I don't know. Like I said, I got Geechi taking that first round, edging that first round. The second round, I would say, is unclear. And then I got Jazz definitely taking that third round. That third round from Geechi. Geechi's third round was funny, but it wasn't hitting like that for me. As far as like Geechi's third round approach. Like we really haven't heard no real nigga third rounds from Geechi in a while, but still I would have thought that he would have taken Jazz a little more seriously than he did. He started to like rebuttal and freestyle and it became a little cringy at the end. He was rebuttaling. I guess Jazz in her third round spoke about how her and Geechi had sex. I don't know if that's a fake angle. I don't know. She said her and Geechi had sex. She said it out of her mouth herself. Yes, Jazz the Rapper said her and Geechi Gotti engaged in sexual activities, and I don't know. And then Geechi rebutted it and said when she was trying to give him some, it went like this. So yeah, that third round from Geechi got a little cringy, but I'm gonna definitely go back and watch that battle. I don't know, they didn't put the votes up for that last battle, but going into that battle, the guys was up 3-2. So you had First Lady Flames that beat Jack Boy. Then you had DNA that beat Official. Then you had Casey that beat A Verb. And then Tay Rock ended up beating Tay Rock ended up being Vixen and Clips ended up beating Yoshi. So going into that last battle, the guys was up 3-2. So I don't know. I don't know if they put the scorecard up or what it was. I didn't even get to check. I started to like drift off like midway into Geechi's third round. But I want to know what y'all guys think. I'm going to do an official blog later on tonight, and I'm going to drop that tomorrow morning. I just wanted to go live straight after the event just to give a little breakdown, let y'all guys see, you know what I'm saying? Just hear what I seen, give my perspective. But what do you guys think, though? What do you guys think? Like I said, from my perspective, I had Flames 3-0 with a great performance. Jack Boy with a great performance, but she edged Jack every round. I had DNA 3-0 edging every round. I had Clips 3-0 with a complete and total slaughter. Casey 3-0, she edged Verb every round. I had Rock 2-1 and he beat, you know what I'm saying? I had Rock 2-1 beating Vixen. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Kings versus Queen this year, it was a little lackluster, and the crowd was to blame too. The crowd was just booing on shit that didn't need to be booed. I don't think they was getting some bars because like Rock had this crazy Marvel scheme. He's talking about Loki, Ragnarok, like bro, Rock was going crazy in his third round, and he had this crazy Marvel scheme that just went over their heads. Like a couple of the like bars and things of that nature was going over their heads. Like Jazz and the Geechi's battle was kind of lackluster because of the crowd. Like some of the shit that should have had cheers and like should have got response didn't get no response at all, and then some of the shit that shouldn't have gotten no response at all did get a response. So it was kind of weird. That North Carolina crowd was weird. I don't know, man. Go back to Houston, go back to the West or something like that. That crowd was definitely off. They was like, I don't know, from the beginning to the end, it was a weird crowd. So I don't know. I'm gonna watch that battle as soon as it drops again, and I need to give a real recap on that battle because it was kind of weird. That was a weird battle, especially the way it ended. I don't know if Geechi was freestyling. I don't know if he didn't write for Jazz or what it was. But that was crazy. But this is your boy Joe Cliff. Let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all like these videos that I'm dropping if you fuck with the content. Make sure y'all help your boy spread the word. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. We are trying to get this up and going. We are trying to run. And by the summertime, I'm trying to be in a new space. I'm trying to do what I have to do to take this channel to the next level. I got some new content coming out too, so make sure y'all fuck with me. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing this little YouTube live show. It's gonna be called Sunday Mornings with Joe, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk about entertainment as a whole and things of that nature. So make sure you tap in, make sure you click that notification bell so you can know when I'm going live, so you can know when I'm dropping stuff, so you can keep in tune and keep in tap with your boy. So this is your boy Joe Cliff. Like I said, again tomorrow at probably 9 a.m., 8 a.m., Sunday Mornings with Joe, and then I'm gonna drop a full and official recap on this card tomorrow afternoon. So make sure y'all tap in. Good looking for all the views. Make sure that you like. I appreciate all y'all. It's your boy Joe Cliff. Holla at me.